I'm not playing around here. And we can annex any neighboring municipalities that are willing. We call it.
Could you imagine if he actually got morbed into the election because enough like Zoomers on the internet were like, oh, we're gonna vote for the first time and form this massive voting block, and we all love JREG, so yeah, and then this took place. And he tried to implement like a single one of these policies. Yeah, so I want to be annexed from Canada and the global economy, and I want to create my own currency, print my own currency. Literally every single member of Ottawa now has a mandated government job where all I do is shuffle papers around all day for 1 hour. Let's see what JREG's campaign looks like. JREG's running for mayor of Ottawa. It's gonna be so meta.
I am running for mayor of Ottawa, Ontario. For those of you that don't know, Ottawa is the capital of Canada. I am running because I've lived here my whole life, and I think some things could be done better. We could improve in some areas, specifically the area around Ottawa. I want to build a big wall. I'm going to call it the Ottawall, and it is going to be for the purpose of an Ottawexit. Why separate Ottawa from the rest of Canada? Well, I believe that the political situation in Canada can be best described as a line of longitude. In the far east, we have Quebec. In the far west, we have British Columbia. There are also some other places further east, but I'm not exactly sure what those are. Anyway, the point is, we have easts, we have the wests, and then, you know, for example, Manitoba, we could call center east, Alberta, hard west. It's that kind of thing, right? And the more east you are, the more you hate the west, and the more west you are, the more we hate the east. Now, as you know, I'm an anti-centrist. I believe that the extremes should team up with each other and destroy the middle. But right now, of course, the east hates the west, west hates the east. They're spending all their time complaining about each other.
Can you imagine his like political opponents having to watch this? Like, seriously, someone has entered the race. Yeah, they're quite popular on YouTube, actually. They've got, I think, close to 500,000 subscribers. And it's like, oh, really? Yeah, can we watch their video?
Between, there's Ottawa. They complain about Ottawa as well. Complain. I mean, they complained so much that we had a bunch of trucks. Remember that? We had trucks. Yeah. So here's what I'm saying. All right. This is a mess. This is a big mess.
Oh man, the debates are going to be fire. You know what? I should reach out to him, see if I can interview him about his political campaign. I'll send him a message right now. Very excited for your political run. Would I be able to interview you about your candidacy? There we go. We gotta get more people running for office on the show. I've been saying that for a while, and so we probably should speak to a potential mayoral candidate who's going to be running in Ottawa.
You guys can govern yourselves, all right? Everyone's happy. The East is happy. The West is happy. Everyone's happy, but most of all, Ottawans are happy. Why? Because we got a big wall. Yeah, we got a big wall. We got a big wall all around our perimeter. And this sounds like a joke, but it's not a joke. I'm on the website. I am on the website of official mayoral candidates, and I've already been invited to some debates, so it's not a joke. And even if it was, I would be dead serious. Like I'm not kidding here. Like when I win. Cool.
No, is this a joke? No, if elected, the first thing I'm going to do is spend as much money as I need to go into as much debt as I need to, print as much money as I need to, do whatever it takes in order to build a big wall around Ottawa. Some people are going to read this all and still think I'm joking. I'm not joking. This is your warning. When I win, I'm going to do this, and you are not going to be surprised about it.
I will spend all of the city's budget on a big wall. Now, I should probably back up a few steps. It's not really going to take a lot of money to build this wall. I mean, it's going to take money, but we are pulling out of the global economy. We are pulling out of the global economy because it's not that.
Once we're nationalized, we can completely control our own currency. This means we don't have to worry about debt or anything, I assume. To reinforce our national identity, all international change in businesses will have to rebrand to be Ottawa friendly. Some examples include Ottawa Wendy's, Big Ottawas, Ottawa Walmart, Ottawa Loblaws. Oh my god. No, Finstigator. I don't want to hear about any other candidates. I'm not interested in them. I am now Team JREG. All right. We're going full meta irony with this, and we're just going to watch society.tm do its thing. Local businesses are acceptable as they are. We will decrease focus on exports. Exports? Oh, on exports. We do not want to influence our currency by participating in a globalized economy. We will, however, maintain one primary export. The government. You're going to export the government.
Beneficial for us to engage in the global economy. We can, after we nationalize, print our own money. When we print our own money, we can just control how much money we have. And the point of printing our own money is also so that we can double down on a kind of national identity. To double down on a national identity, we are going to need, well, some sort of identity to double down on. And in the case of Ottawa, that is what? Government jobs. Ottawa is famous for its world-class government jobs, where you work 1 hour a day but get paid for 8. Everyone in Ottawa, after I'm elected, will get a government job. Now, each government job will only be a part of a larger branch, right? That only has meaning in relation to other large branches. We're going to invent all kinds of different branches with all kinds of different acronyms. The BBZU, the THRT, the MOM. We'll figure out what these acronyms mean after we make them. But the point is, everyone will get a job in one of these branches. And it's sort of like a UBI, right? It's like a UBI because you get money for just shuffling papers around. You have to show up, you have to clock in, you have to shuffle the papers around. Maybe you even have to go to a company meeting, but it's kind of like a UBI, right? So everyone gets free money in a way. In another way, everyone has to work a government job, but that's neither here nor there. Again, sounds ironic, is actually post-ironic. I will do it. I'm not playing around here. And we can annex any neighboring municipalities that are willing. We call it.
Could you imagine if he actually got morbed into the election because enough like Zoomers on the internet were like, oh, we're going to vote for the first time and form this massive voting block and we all love JREG. So yeah. And then this took place. Implement like a single one of these policies. Yeah, so I want to be annexed from Canada and the global economy, and I want to create my own currency, print my own currency. Literally every single member of Ottawa now has a mandated government job where all I do is shuffle papers around all day for 1 hour.
Auto annex. Simply look at a neighboring municipality, and let's say Gatineau wants to join. So be it. We just add Gatineau to Ottawa. The end goal, of course, is to keep annexing places until all of Canada is annexed under Ottawa, with Ottawa as its new capital. The official language of New Ottawa is going to be Fringlish. What Fringlish is essentially tu parle comme ça, which is you can speak French with a very English accent, or you can speak like this, which is to say, you can just speak English, but it is like you are a Quebecois person using an extended English metaphor. Now, what you're hearing now is just kind of the broad outline of the campaign. There's obviously a lot more to it. And as the campaign progresses, you will learn more and more about my visions for Ottawa. And you will also learn in the debates about, more of the specifics of how I plan to. We are going to need...
Man, I can't remember the last time we've seen a prominent joke candidate like this. Like, if he can actually get enough signatures to get into the debates, imagine how that will go. It'll be like, what are your plans for the economy? First person's like, well, I'm a jobs creator. I believe deeply in Canadians and their ability to work hard, and I think that we have to invest heavily into our energy sector. What do you think about that? Well, I believe in the honesty and hardworking composure of Canadians, and I feel that what's best for them is to be able to have a jobs guarantee, perhaps, and we can implement something like that. All right, how about you, mayoral candidate? JREG, is it pronounced JREG? JREG? I'm not entirely sure. JREG? Oh, that doesn't matter. So my plan is to annex Ottawa, become our own country, print our own currency, and then mandate everyone gets a government job where all they do is shuffle papers around like this all day. I also have a new official language, 2 in fact. Well, it's 1, but there's 2 ways in how to pronounce it.
Some art.
Better than Vermin Supreme? This could top Vermin Supreme. Let's see.
Or posters to put around town and spread the message. If you are willing to volunteer your talents for drawing stuff, that would be great. Or if you're willing to just, if any of the ideas that I've mentioned so far are appealing to you, please send them over to the email address right here. If you happen to be an Ottawa resident, then I need your physical presence, okay? I need your support. I'm going to be holding a rally August 13th at noon in Major Hill Park, all right? And this exact location, maybe. And so we're going to march to Parliament Hill. If you're interested in this, you need to show up, okay? Noon, August 13th. We are looking to have as big of a rally as possible.
He seems very serious.
Okay? So bring your friends. Bring your parents. Most importantly, though, bring a sign. I'm going to keep you as updated as possible with my mayoral campaign over the next few months.
Wow. Well, yeah, interesting to see how things develop. I'm very curious where this will go and what the point of it will be. But hey, why not? Why not?
Do you enjoy the Serfs but prefer not to have to use your eyeballs? Many are saying this. Well, we've got the solution for you. It's the Serf Times in podcast form, available on most major podcasting networks now. If you enjoy it, please consider leaving a good review and feedback because it really helps the show out, apparently, and it's free, just like the podcast.
To our gods, Xander Corvus and Peyton L. Just, we are prepared to embark on a mighty jihad in your name. To our monarch, Tom Spiker, we are but your humble jester, attempting in vain to get you to laugh. To our valiant knights of the Round Table, Benji Arnie, Tech Tink, Scary Earth Human, Tony, DM Rivera, Resident Scarecrow, Sir Nickus, Mayred, Cheryl Alvarez, Ruby Kelly, Brandon, Words Greenwood. It doesn't matter what I believe, it only matters what I can prove. Hagbird Celine, Matthew Scarborough, Stellar Vision, Ariane McCarthy, Daniel Sutton, Coulter Smith, Jenna Tao, Quiet 185, Anna Loves Riley, Omni, Riley and Anna, Poodlehawk, The Tim Caucus, Multimondi, Trevbot, EXE, Brian Ephraim, Lemmy 101, Anthropophojak, Saren 42, Catherine, Ramon Acosta, Incosin, Agent NDN, Violent Orchard, Political Puppy, La Media Panza, Zach Christensen, Todd Buckingham, and Todd Lajeunesse. We raise our mugs and salute our brave heroes off to another glorious conquest.